do in math class?
Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication.
Miss Cummings' class has been using Barbies in their class.
That's weird.
I know, let's go check that out.
In my math class, we dropped Barbies off the side of a bleacher. Let's go see what Miss Cummings has to say about all this. Hi, Miss Cummings. Do you do this every year?
Yes, we do.
What class gets to do it?
The advanced algebra class.
And is it fun?
They think it's very fun.
What does it teach?
It teaches them how to write a linear model for a physical problem.
Okay, thanks.
Miss Cummings' class used Barbies to study best fit lines and equations. They took the equations and estimated how many rubber bands it would be to launch the Barbies 381 centimeters. This took roughly 3 to 4 days, but the students really enjoyed the out-of-classroom experience.
Thanks, Ashley, for that story. And Olivia, do you bring your book bag to class?
Only 8th bell at the end of the day.
Breaking the rules.
Let's go check out why we can't bring book bags to class anymore.
Email sent out to teachers to not allow bags in classrooms, except in gym. Let's go find out more from Mr. Saylor and other students' point of view. So, Mr. Saylor, as you may know, students have wanted to bring their bags to classes to cut down on locker trips. Why are we not allowed to bring them to classes?
Well, honestly, it's a safety issue. I mean, unfortunately, some people put things in their book bag that they're not supposed to have at school, those types of things. So we try and make sure we keep them isolated in lockers.
And would you make an exception for 8th period classes to get to our bus on time?
The problem is it's the same sort of thing. It's a safety issue. In some instances, we have made exceptions, but those are usually more on an individual or class-by-class basis.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm here with Haley and Audrey. So Audrey, do you think we should have bags in classes?
Yeah.
Why?
So you don't have to go to your locker after classes?
And do you think we should have them 8th period?
Yeah.
And Haley, do you think we should have bags in classes?
Sure.
Why?
Because you won't have to go to your locker all the time and it's easier to carry around all your books.
Do you think we should have it 8th period?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you don't have to go to your locker at the end of the day.
Thank you. So there you have it. Back to you people behind the table.
Thanks, Kayla, for that story. Do you remember those wacky experiments that the 6th graders did with Miss Collins?
Yeah, they're really weird.
Let's go check that out.
On the Elite team in Miss Collins' 6th grade science classes, there have been some crazy science experiments these past 2 weeks. Their science unit is physical science, and I've been doing more wackier experiments than you will ever do in your science class. Well, I'm here with Bailey Fleener, and I'm about to ask him a couple questions. So, Bailey, did you enjoy the roller skating experiment?
Yes.
Why?
Because I like roller skating and it's fun.
Did you learn anything from this crazy experiment?
I learned when you push off each other, you go further and further away.
I think what he means is the force and friction and stuff like that. Okay, well, so Bailey, can you tell us, like, in general, like, do you like science at all? Like, in general?
I do.
Can you tell us why? Like, does it give you, like, some sort of action and happiness inside?
I like doing it because I like doing experiments, and Miss Collins doesn't make us do book work.
I enjoyed that, too. Thanks, Bailey. I'm now here with Miss Collins, the 6th grade science teacher. I'm also here with my skates, which I use in the roller skating experiment. So, Miss Collins, can you tell us why you do these crazy science experiments?
I do lots of hands-on experiments because I feel like kids learn better if they can experience it. It doesn't mean much if you read it in a book on page 10, you'll forget it the next day. So if you actually feel it, touch it, manipulate it, work with it, I think you'll remember it more than just for a couple of days.
Can you explain to us why you did the roller skating experiment?
We did the roller skating experiment because we're working on Newton's laws, and we're working with different ways to experience the laws. So roller skating has a lot of the laws mixed in, and so when we did the hula hoop lab and the roller skating lab, those were ways to help you experience and develop the laws on your own instead of me telling you what they were.
Do you like science in general? After all, you are a science teacher.
I love science. When I was your age, I had some great teachers, but they weren't too into science, so they gave me worksheets, and they gave me a book and said, here's science, and I never liked that. So when I became a science teacher, I decided I was going to put as many hands-on things for you as I could, and that's why we do all these crazy labs.
Thanks, Ms. Collins.
Thanks, Casey. So, Olivia, do you put microchips in your animals?
How would I put a microchip in my animal?
You know, to see where they're at, if you like lose them or anything.
No, but let's go check that out.
Many animal shelters in America have used microchips the size of a grain of rice to put in animals' backs. Veterinarians use handheld sensors to acquire the owner's information. It contains owner's name and contact information. They are non-toxic and made to prevent allergic reactions. They do this so if your pet or animal gets lost, it can be returned to you. In Naples, Florida, a cat named Waylon, an orange-striped tabby cat, traveled 2,000 miles to Denver, Colorado, where a woman found him and gave him to the animal shelter. Thanks to the microchip, Daniel Johns was able to get his pet back. I know my dog has a microchip, and it's a peace of mind knowing that he does. Well, I hope you learned a little bit more about microchips and why they are in animals' backs. So, back to you, anchors.
Remember that awkward time when we accidentally did the Lotto backwards?
Yeah, it was very awkward. Let's get it right this time.
Alright, let's go to Lainey for the
Lotto.
Hi, I'm Lainey with this week's Lotto. This week we'll be drawing two $10 winners, so good luck. Our first $10 winner is Bree Boggs for helping clean a room. Our second $10 winner is Corey Burton for helping with attendance. So will Bree and Corey go to the office at the end of the day to pick up your $10 gift certificates. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Bree Boggs.
And Corey Burton, you're $10 winners for today.
So everyone at GMRMS and Ross Middle School, have a wonderful day.
And a safe weekend.